Okay, got bad news. Still good news, not bad news. I've been trying to get this turn signal. This turn signal is wiping me out. I'm telling you, I don't. I like doing electrical, but I don't. You know, if it's straight out of the package and they tell me how to wire it, I can wire it. But I've been looking in the book, constantly, and I don't know. It's something to do with something. But I got another switch ordered, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll just do it that way. So let me switch this around. So here's the water pump set up. I know I don't really care for it, but it is what it is. I thought I got all that white crap at the bottom. That was the sticker that was on there. So I might have to turn that a little bit more. But that's the setup. I know it looks funky, but until I can weld or do something, that's just the way it's going to run. But I'm still waiting on another piece over here on this side, but that's the way it's going to run for right now. Yeah, maybe it'll grow on me, I don't know, but I still gotta. And then when the other piece comes in, and I'll get this hooked in, because I'm still running a thermostat, because I still go on the streets. I'm running a thermostat, and it's a thermostat housing that goes in between the hose. So I'm still gonna wire it, but yeah. So like I said, and there's all wiring here. But if you don't have a Chelsea book, man, or a automotive book, man, I tell you to get one, because it helps out. And I've been highlighting everything in it as I'm going, as I'm trying to trace it down. And man, I tell you what, let me see which way I'm going. I'm going the wrong way. Still, here we go. Highlight a little bit there, and then I just been going crazy with the highlight, tracking everything down. Still highlighting. So yeah. So what it's doing is, so actually, say for instance, I did take the seat out. I got the seat completely out, so I can get my big butt in it. But what it's doing is, like, say for instance, turn signals work with the switch. I can get the switch to work perfect, the turn signals, everything. But it's I'm gonna say it's a, what is it called? Lumen, two wire bulb. One's for your parking and one's for your brake in turn. So when you hit the brake, it's supposed to drop that light signal out, the brake signal light out, so the turn signal can get in there and do its thing, do its flashing. Well, with that switch, you can't do it like that. So I could have hooked another 2 more toggle switches over here, and then hooked that turn signal in. And then when I wanted to turn right, you click on the turn signal, and then you click the toggle switch off, which kills the brake light on that side, but then the turn signal takes over and starts blinking. So could have done that way. Too much work. Too many toggle switches to flip up and down. So then when you're done turning, then you turn the toggle switch back on, and you turn the switch back off. So I went and got another switch. So we're going to see how this one works. It's supposed to be for the brakes and the turn signals. I didn't know, so live and learn. And I'm 56 years old and still learning, so still going at it. So, but anyway, yeah. I did have all this taken out of the back, messing with it for a couple days. I'm not feeling good right now. Everybody's sick in the house, so they're getting me sick. So yeah, I've been, and this is the other piece. Because this door will come back and kick you right in the butt. But, and that's the other piece I was talking about. That's the turn signal switch that goes up in your steering column, and then you have your arm for the turn signal off here, and then you click it this way and this way. So I told you I still had all this tucked up underneath there. So on that switch there, say for instance, all your power's coming in. There's a white wire up there which comes down. That's the brake signal. That comes off the brake switch. So when it comes down, it goes through here and comes back up, and then it runs through your green and yellow, and that's your brake light. So that's working fine. But see, on this switch, when you move that plastic piece up, it kills that brake switch out. It kills the brake light out for that turn signal to take over on that circuit. So on that switch, it does not have that. So that's what I'm running into. I went over to my uncle's house, and he's been doing a lot of more cars than I ever had. So, and all through his years, and I should have filmed that over there because he's got a 1950 something Cadillac that he's taken. Was it 79Z front clip? He took it off that car and put it on the Cadillac and redone that whole Cadillac. So, and he's had a T-Bucket before and a couple Mustangs. So yeah, I just wanted to go over there and rack his brain for a little bit. So that's what I did. So that's all the things I'm going through right now. So when I get that other switch, other fitting, I can get everything plumbed, see if it leaks, run that water pump, see whatever else goes on. I did have a light go out. That's the reason why it's dark over here, because you can see it's out, it's gone. I noticed that in my last video, because when I was standing there in this spot, I was like, and I was watching the video, and I was like, how come it's so dark over here? That's the reason why I had a light go out. I hadn't been over to Rural King, so I'll pick another one up, because these things, I mean, I picked them up for 25 bucks. There's one over here, there's one over here, and then there's one right there. The light that went out is similar to this one. This one had 3 bulbs, so I took all the bulbs out of the other one and put it in this one, and look, boom, all of them came on. I couldn't believe that. I was like, dang, after all these years. I had 3 bulbs in that sucker, and put put the old bulbs in there, and all of them fired up. I was like, dang, okay. But anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm still fighting everything, fighting the cold. So, and I just now put the lines on the water pump, so I get all that taken care of. And then my next step's that. But then I don't know. I've been looking at another, it's called Hot Rod Black paint. I want to get rid of this primer, but what happens is, like, if you brush up against it, it leaves a mark. It'll leave a streak. Now that's just dust there, but it'll leave like these little white lines or something in it, so it looks kind of crappy. So I've been rolling that. I do have the trim for the window, but I've been looking at that just to, I seen some dude have it on his car. It looked real nice. So I was kind of thinking about doing that, just painting it black real quick, and so I can get away from this primer, because this primer's, like I said, you brush up against it and it just leaves streaks. So yeah, I did have another subscriber last night, so that's cool. It's good. It's good. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think the good thing about this though too is, because this thing, you know, going to the track, you got to have just put water in. You can't put antifreeze in it. So it's had just water in it, and what is it called? I don't know, that liquid, the freeze liquid or something like that. I don't know. I forget the name of it. I'm too sick to even remember. But anyway, so it's just had water in it, and it's kind of dirty inside. So I think what I'm going to do is, I got some flush. So once I get that water pump going up and going, I think what I'm going to do is pour that in there. Just turn, I don't have to have that motor running. I can just turn the water pump on, I believe, and it just keeps cycling it. Now I'll have to run it without a thermostat, because thermostat won't let it go all the way through. But I'll just use just a hose and just keep it circulating, going around and around and around. That's more or less like driving it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's some theory in my head anyway. And then after I get it all flushed out, get it cleaned out again, then I'll hook the thermostat in. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, but that's the update. So yeah, there's the seat. It's out. I'd like to get another one of those too, because I got another just plastic one in there. But how often do I have a passenger? Hardly ever, but still look better that way. Anyway, oh yeah, let me show you. Yeah, another thing I've been working on too. Oh, let me see. Let me go back around this way. Because the other thing that I've been doing, I seen also I didn't like, is I had white bulbs. Hang on a minute here. I know you guys didn't want to hear me cough, so I paused it. But anyway, I had white bulbs in the front. I did not like the white bulbs, so I went to bought the yellow. So here we go. So yeah, I got the yellow. A lot better. So I like the yellow better than the white. So put those in. There's 2 broken wires over here that I fixed too. I fixed that. I put a new connector in on that side. So I've been doing that wiring, new connectors, got that taken care of. There was a side marker light on the back that was corroded. I cleaned that up. So just been going back through since I was on the wiring. I just stayed on wiring basically and just try to fix everything that I could. I fixed I put another ground wire on that I had before. It was big and bulky. Slimmed it down, and that's right here. So I made another one of those. The other one I had, it came in from here and went way up here to the head. So since I got rid of that bracket, because that's where the alternator was down here, I said, well, I got that extra bolt hole, so I'm gonna use it. So put a negative in, and they always say, like your is in everything else like that, they always say, if you call over there, they'll say, the more grounds you put on your car, the better you're off. So I try to put grounds wherever I can, so it just helps all the computers and whatever else you have in your car. So that's what I try to do. So that's it. I'll let you know about anything else. See ya.